pick, you know?
No, it's... we're both supposed to,
Get to well,
I know.
Ever notice how some of the biggest celebrities in the world can sell out arenas, dominate movie screens, and command millions of fans, but the second they get home, their kids humble them instantly?
What do you think about the work your mom does?
What does she do?
Today, we're looking at some of the funniest, most unexpected, and downright brutal moments when celebrity kids completely caught their famous parents off guard. From hilarious public call-outs to savage honesty that no amount of fame can protect you from, these moments prove one thing. Kids don't care about awards, fame, or status. And trust me, some of these stories are funnier than anything Hollywood could ever script. Let's start with Jamie Foxx. Jamie once explained why going out in Los Angeles became a lot more complicated after his daughter got older.
Because I was going to One Oak, and these girls pull up, and I'm outside the club. I'm about to go in the girls' club. Oh my God, Jamie Foxx! I'm like, what's up? We go to school with your daughter. Oh. Are you going in the club? No, it's a open house that I'm going to go see. So I mean, I just have to be careful.
Sofia Vergara's experience was for those parenting moments that leaves you thinking about it for
days. She was dropping her son off at school when he reminded her about an upcoming parent-teacher event.
I think that was around the time one time, like I was dropping him to school and he turned around and said to me, Mom, don't forget that tomorrow it's like the parents-teacher thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, sure, I know. He's like, and then he was gonna close the door and he turned around and said, don't forget to dress like a mom. I was like, I'm like, wait, don't just say that.
Being a superhero around preschoolers is apparently even harder. Mark Ruffalo was spending time with his daughter at preschool when one of her classmates kept staring at him. Eventually, the child worked up enough courage to ask the obvious question, "Are you the Hulk?" Mark tried to play it cool. Before he could answer, his daughter jumped in. "Yeah, he's the Hulk."
This little boy, Nicholas, sat across the table from her, and I was coloring with her and doing the things you do with a preschool child.
Absolutely.
And he looked up at me and he said, Are you the Hulk? And I was like, well, no. And my daughter's like, yeah, he's the Hulk. And he said, can you turn into the Hulk? And I was like, she's like, do it, Daddy, do it. So I went, and he went,
Not every celebrity child is impressed by their famous parent. Hugh Jackman learned that firsthand.
Like, I remember my son having a friend come over. He was about 13.
Yeah.
And the guy was peppering him with Wolverine questions over and there was, my son was saying nothing. And I'm in the room next door and finally I hear this, listen, my dad is nothing like Wolverine. He is not tough. He's not cool. Don't ask me any more about it, right?
Jack Black discovered that martial arts training comes with unexpected consequences. His son became interested in martial arts and absolutely loved it.
What's the 6-year-old into? Is he up
my sister Tommy, right now his thing is martial arts.
Ooh.
He really loves Young Ninjas is the name of the class. The only thing is, it seems like all they teach him is how to injure me.
Yeah.
And now, he literally jumps out and surprises me. I have to be on guard at all times. He's like Kato. Did you ever see Pink Panther?
Yeah, Pink Panther,
He will leap out and attack my genitals.
Tom Segura has learned one of the biggest lessons every parent eventually discovers. Kids repeat everything. His son started picking up random words and phrases and using them in conversations without fully understanding what they meant.
The other day he goes, like that, and I was like, what? He goes, you're a shithead. He goes, I go, what? He goes, my brother's a moron, mom's a shitbag, and I'm an asshole. And I go, what? And then he started to repeat it. He goes, shithead, moron, shitbag, asshole. I'm like...
Bill Hader experienced a breakfast crisis that every parent can understand.
My daughter walks around as like a princess, and she will walk in. I go, oh, hello, Hannah, how are you? And she'll, you know. And then she's like, I'm going to make my breakfast. And I was like, oh, good for you. And then she walked into our pantry, and she saw we had no cereal, and I just hear her go, 5 years old. And then she came out as a princess. She's like, whoa, where are Fruity Pebbles? Where are the Fruity Pebbles? I'm not kidding. I was like, whoa, no.
Emily blunt knows firsthand that children are brutally honest. During a completely normal family moment, her daughter made an observation that Emily was definitely not expecting.
I was not yet at the point where my body was just really embarrassing to my child. You know how when you become a teenager and you see your parents naked, you're like, ah! Like it's like the worst thing in the world. And so I got into the bath with her and she looked at me and she goes, whoa, mama, big. Like,
No. Oh, really?
and I went, we are never bathing.
Most parents would think being part of one of the biggest animated franchises ever would earn them some extra points at home. Not Kristen Bell.
You must have seen other people dressed up as the characters before.
And I have as well, but not my character. Because, look, Elsa, I'm as big an Elsa fan as you could get. And the last 2 years at Halloween, my daughters have insisted on being Elsa. And I said, you know what could be cute? What if I went as Anna? And they were like, no. We want to match. They like to match. So I've gone twice as Elsa for Halloween.
Millions of people have watched Friends countless times. But Lisa Kudrow revealed that her son simply wasn't that interested.
Is your son old enough to watch Friends yet? How old is your son?
Well, he's 16.
Oh, so then he is old enough.
He's old enough. He's old enough, and he's old enough to know that he's not that interested.
Oh, he's not that interested.
Yeah.
Rock legends aren't immune from being humbled either.
Kirk Hammett revealed that his kids find guitar playing boring.
Are your kids excited that their dads are part of Metallica? Does that make them cool or you cool?
Well, for me, I mean, you know, my kids think that guitar playing is boring.
They do?
Yeah, and so, yeah.
Adam Scott once received what he thought would be a touching father-daughter moment.
I was going on a trip, and she, as I was leaving, she said, Daddy, I put a note in your backpack, but don't read it until you're on the plane, okay? And I was just like, oh my God, my daughter. Like, that's the stuff you dream about when you have children, particularly daughter, for whatever reason. I just always wanted that sort of, like, love from her. And so I get on the plane, and then I'm like, oh my God, this note. Go into my backpack, and I find it in the front pocket. There's this, like, Post-it that's been folded in half, and open it up, and it says, you suck.
Jamie Foxx found another creative way to remind his daughter's boyfriend that she had plenty of people looking out for her.
My daughter, who didn't know that I had already ran a background check on a boyfriend, he comes to the crib, and Snoop happens to be there. And I said, Snoop, there he is, right there. Shake him up. And Snoop, Snoop walked over to my daughter's boyfriend and just said, hey, what's up, cuz? Hey, look here, we her uncles, you know what I'm saying? So act accordingly, homie. This is that I wanted the young man to understand that she's got people that really love her, so that if something does go wrong, Snoop is coming in.
Even basketball legends struggle to get their kids to listen. Kobe Bryant once explained that he tried giving basketball advice to his daughters after they started playing.
Both of our daughters, Natalia and Gianna, when they started playing, I'm like, all right, maybe you should like shoot like this a little bit. And they're like, no, I got this. It's right. I'm like, dude, I'm me. wait, seriously? Seriously? There's like a little break in the action. I'm like, hey, Mija. Yeah, let me talk. Come here. Hey, when you get the rebound, you should do this. And she's like, but the coach said, I'm like, oh, God. God, what am I doing here?
Stephen Curry knows what it's like to lose the spotlight. During one of his press conferences, his daughter completely stole the moment.
Entertaining basketball, but we're both supposed to,
Get too well, Daddy.
I know. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Be quiet.
There's gonna be stretches where he plays well, and obviously he did that for his.
Dwayne Johnson may look intimidating to the rest of the world, but to his daughters, he's simply Dad. And according to them, Dad occasionally needs help.
Daddy, let's go get more makeup tools.
No, I don't need more makeup.
Yes,
I think I'm good.
You're not good.
I really have a feeling I'm good. What? I don't need blender.
Most people know Gordon Ramsay as a fiery chef who demands perfection. His daughter paints a very different picture.
Hilda?
Hello.
What's it like having Gordon Ramsay as your father?
It's okay. He's quite playful. He's a big softie.
Big softy. Tilly, please. Does he ever embarrass you?
Yeah, because he runs around naked and...
Judd Apatow, once received criticism that no comedian wants to hear. His daughter told him that his jokes were so bad they had ruined comedy itself, not just his comedy, all comedy.
She says to me the other day, and she says this really seriously, she's not joking. She's like, Dad, I hate your jokes so much that sometimes my friends make jokes which are funny, but I don't laugh because you make jokes.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
She's saying your comedy is so horrible to her, it has ruined all comedy for all time.
Not every celebrity parent gets roasted by their kids. Reese Witherspoon's youngest son is actually one of her biggest supporters.
Like, my youngest kid is super invested in my career. My other two could give two craps. But my youngest is like, Mom, can you get an EGOT? And I was like, well, I'm gonna have to work a lot harder. And he's like, well, then get going.
What do we need to do?
He wants me to win a Tony so bad. And I'm like, do you know what a Tony is? He was like, no.
Fame doesn't work on your own children. The biggest lesson from all these stories is surprisingly simple. To the world, these people are movie stars, athletes, musicians, comedians, and icons. But inside their own homes, they're just mom and dad. Their kids don't care about trophies, awards, box office records, or championship rings. They care about who forgot the cereal, who got roasted at breakfast, who got called out in public, and who can still make them laugh. Maybe that's why these stories are so entertaining. Because behind all the fame and success, celebrity parents experience the exact same funny, chaotic, and unforgettable moments that every family goes through. And sometimes, the toughest critics in the world aren't fans or reporters. They're the kids sitting right across the dinner table.